Dear students, let's do today exercise 4.2 question number 3. Statement is find two numbers whose sum is 27 and the product is 182. Sum is 27, right? Let one number is x. If sum is 27, other number will be 27 minus x. Clear? Now the product is 182, means one number into second number equal to product. One number is x, second number is 27 minus x equal to 182. Solve it. Open the bracket. X into 27, 27x minus x into x, x square is equal to 182. I am taking these two to this side. When this will go to that side, its sign will become positive, and 27x, it is plus positive sign, it will become negative. So your equation will become x square minus 27x plus 182 equal to 0. Now we will find the root of this equation by splitting middle term. Clear? This is 1. This is 182. By multiplying AC, ax square plus bx plus c, we will compare with it. By multiplying we should get AC, by plus or minus we should get B. So by multiplying we will be getting 182 into 1, 182, and by plus or minus we should be getting minus 27. Let's do prime factorization. This is prime factorization. Now make the pairs so that you get 27. See, 2 into 7, 14 and 13. 14 plus 13, it is 27. Because we want minus 27, so minus 14 minus 13. Clear? Minus 14 minus 13, it is minus 27. Right? Now let us split up the middle term. X square minus 14x minus 13x. This middle term we have split up in these two. Plus 182 is equal to 0. Make two separate pairs. Out of this pair, x is common. So what is left? X minus 14. Clear? Here I am taking minus also out, 13 also out. So what will be left? X. This sign will be changed because minus we are taking it out. Minus 14. Children, I tell you why we take minus from here, so that these both the bracket terms, expressions, all terms should come same. Means all terms of the expression should come same. Here, if here it is x minus 14, here also it should come out to be x minus 14. If some other expression is coming here, it means we have done some mistake. These both should be same, equal to 0. Now again, this is one term and this is another term. Out of these two terms, x minus 14 is common. So what will be left here? X, this minus sign. Here what will be left? 13 equal to 0. I told you, when product of two numbers is 0, this also can also be equal to 0 and this also can be equal to 0. When x minus 14 equal to 0, x come out to be 14. If x minus 13 equal to 0, x will be 13. Both are positive, so both are the accepted value. Now, In case if we consider one number as 14, other number will be 27 minus x. I am taking this value. 27 minus 14, it come out to be 13. And if we take one number as 13, then other number will be 27 minus 13, that is 14. So in both the cases, the numbers will come out to be 13 and 14. Clear, children? Now come to question number 4. Find two consecutive means लगातार, which comes in sequence. Okay. Find two consecutive positive. I am stressing upon this word positive. Integers, sum of whose squares is 365. Consecutive means लगातार, like after 1 we get 2. 1 and 2 are consecutive number. 3, 4, they are consecutive number. 7, 8, they are consecutive numbers. 9, 10, 11, they are consecutive numbers. So in each consecutive number we keep on adding 1. After 7, which consecutive number will we be getting? 8. Means 7 plus 1, 8. So here let us suppose one number is x. So next number will be naturally x plus 1. Now statement says sum of whose squares is 365. Yani sum of these two consecutive integers, square of these two consecutive integers is 365. So x का square plus x plus 1 का square is equal to 365. Is this clear, children? Any doubt here? Okay. X का square plus, here you will use an identity. Which identity you will use? A plus B whole square. And what is that? A का square plus 1 का square means B का square plus 2 into A into B. 2 into x into 1. It come out to be 2x only. Equal to 365. X square plus x square. It is 2x का square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 365. Bring this 365 to this side. When it comes to this side, its sign will become negative 2x square plus 2x plus 1 minus 365 is equal to 0. 2x square plus 2x plus 1 minus 365. It come out to be minus 364 equal to 0. Children, in factorization, whenever you start factorization, the very first thing in 8th standard you have learnt कि if something you are able to take out common, so you take out that common so that your factors become more simple. To make the factors more simple, we always take out the common term if we have. Here out of these three terms, what is common? 2 common. Take out 2 out. We have taken 2 out. What is left? X square. We have taken 2 common. What is left? X minus. Here we have taken 2 common. 2 1 the 2, 1 and 6 16, 2 8 the 16, 2 2 the 4. So 182 equal to 0. This to definitely come down. 0 upon 2 will be 0 only. So what will be left? X square plus 1x minus 182 equal to 0. Again compare it with ax square plus bx plus c. A is 1, B is 1, C is minus 182. So by multiplying we should get minus 182, and by plus or minus we should be getting 1. Do the prime factorization. Here again I am getting 14 and 13. I want 1 by adding, yes, subtracting. So plus 14 minus 13. By multiplying both we will be getting minus 182. By adding both we will be getting 1. So x square plus 14x minus 13x minus 182 equal to 0. Clear? Let's make these two pairs. Out of these two pairs, what is common? X is common. What will be left? X plus 13. Look here. X is common. X plus 14. Here minus common. 13 common. X plus 14 equal to 0. This I have written this. Again we have got these two terms. Out of these two terms, what is common? X plus 14 out. What will be left? X minus 13 equal to 0. Product of these two numbers is equal to 0. This also may be equal to 0, or this also may be equal to 0. X plus 14 equal to 0. X is equal to minus 14. X minus 13 equal to 0 means X is equal to 13. Children, here I told you in the beginning I am putting the stress on positive integer. The question was two consecutive positive integer. Here we are getting this negative value. It means this value will be rejected. So what is the accepted value? X is equal to 13. So one number is 13. Other number is x plus 1, means 13 plus 1, it is 14. Clear, children? If you have any doubt, you can ask the doubt, you can clear your doubt through the WhatsApp also, right? Now come to question number 5. The altitude of a right triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base if the hypotenuse is 13 centimeter. Find the other two sides. Children, concentrate on the first line. Altitude of a right triangle is 7 less than its base. Let's take right angle triangle. Consider base as x. Altitude is 7 less than the base. So altitude yani perpendicular is x minus 7. 7 less than base, x minus 7. And hypotenuse is 13. Hypotenuse 13. Base is x. Perpendicular is x minus 7. Now children, you know, according to Pythagoras theorem, base का स्क्वायर प्लस परपेंडिकुलर का स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू हाइपोटेन्यूज का स्क्वायर. बेस वॉज एक्स, एक्स का स्क्वायर प्लस परपेंडिकुलर वॉज एक्स माइनस 7, एक्स माइनस 7 का स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू हाइपोटेन्यूज वॉज 13, 13 का स्क्वायर. Now open the bracket. This is x ka square. Here you will use the identity. Which identity? A minus b ka square is equal to a ka square plus b ka square minus 2ab. So it will be x ka square plus 7 ka square minus 2 into x into 7, means x ka square plus 49 minus 14x. Clear? Is equal to 13 ka square is 169. X square and x square 2x ka square minus 14x plus 49. This will come to this side. It will become negative, equal to 0. 2x ka square minus 14x minus 120 is equal to 0. I told you, if something common can be taken out, take out that term common. Here 2 is common. Take it out. What will be left? X square minus 7x minus 60 is equal to 0. So x square minus 7x minus 60 equal to 0. Splitting middle term again. By multiplying, we should be getting 1 into minus 60, that is minus 60, and by plus or minus, we should be getting minus 7. Let's do the prime factorization. I am making the pair. 2 to the 4, 3 the 12, and this is 5. Right? 12 and 5. By multiplying, we get 60, and 12 minus 5 we get 7, but I want minus 7, so minus 12 plus 5. So x square minus 12x plus 5x minus 60 equal to 0. Make 2 pairs separate. Out of this pair, x is common. What is left? X minus 12. Out of these 2 pair, 5 is common. What is left? X minus 12 equal to 0. Again, this is one term. This is a second term. Out of these both terms, what is common? X minus 12 common. So what will be left inside? X plus 5 equal to 0. The product of two numbers is 0. Each of the separate term can be equal to 0. X minus 12 equal to 0 and x plus 5 equal to 0. It can also be 0. It can also be 0. X minus 12 equal to 0 means x is equal to 12. X plus 5 equal to 0, x is equal to minus 5. Now children, x is what? It is a base. And base can never be negative. Any length can never be negative. So this value is rejected. So what is the accepted value? X equal to 12. So base is equal to 12 centimeter. Perpendicular is 7 less than base, x minus 7. X is 12 minus 7. It come out to be 5 centimeter. Clear? Now come to question number 6. A cottage industry produces a certain number of pottery articles in a day. It was observed on a particular day that the cost of production of each article, which is in rupees, was 3 more than the twice the number of articles produced on that day. If the total cost of production on that day was rupees 90, find the number of articles produced and cost of each article. Here you have to find two things. One, you have to find number of article. Second, you have to find cost of each article. Children, this question is same which I explained you yesterday. Even then I am telling you it again. Here we have to find out number of articles and cost of each article also. So let us suppose number of articles be X. Clear? Now in the statement it is clearly given to you the cost of production of each article was 3 more than twice the number of articles. Cost was 3 more than twice number of articles. So cost was means equal to 3 more than twice number of articles, equal to 3 more than means plus, twice means 2, number of articles X. It means cost of article is equal to 3 plus 2x. Clear? Now it is given to you the cost of production on that day was rupees 90. Any total cost of production is given. Here you can find in two ways. Either one way like this also you can do. Cost of production of one article is x, 3 plus 2x. And we have how many articles? X. So what will be the cost of x articles? X into 3 plus 2x. And this is total cost of x article, which is given to you is 90. So you can do like this also. I have done here unitary method. But another way is also there, children. Either you do this or you do directly. Any of these two. And direct way is this. You know, cost of one article into number of article is a total cost. Suppose you purchase one pen with rupees 5 and you have to purchase 3 pens. The cost of 3 pens will be 15 rupees. Means cost of one pen means 5 into number of pens 3, you will get total cost. This is cost of one pen. This is number of pens. And this will be the total cost which you will pay. Now it means cost of one article into number of article is equal to total cost. Cost of one article is 3 plus 2x. Number of articles is x is equal to total cost is 90. So this is easier way, children. Clear? So we will solve it. X into 3, 3x plus x into 2x, 2x square is equal to 90. 2x square plus 3x minus 90 equal to 0. Nothing is common, children. See this statement. Again, by comparing with ax square plus bx plus c, product should come out to be AC, yani 2 into minus 90 minus 180, and by plus or minus we should be getting plus 3. Do the prime factorization of 180. Here children, when you do prime factorization, product will definitely come out to be 180. You have to make the pair so that you get 3. I am getting like this: 2 to the 4, 3 the 12 and 5 3 the 15. 5 3 the 15 and 3 to the 6 to the 12. 15 and 12. When you subtract 15 minus 12, we get 3. So because I want plus 3, so plus 15 minus 12. So let us split up. 2x square plus 15x minus 12x minus 90 is equal to 0. This is one pair, this is another pair. Out of this pair, x is common. What will be left inside? 2x plus 15. Here minus sign is common and 6 is common. What will be left? 2x plus 15 equal to 0. Now again, this is one term, this is second term. 2x plus 15 out. What will be left? X minus 16 is equal to 0. Now each of them separate can be equal to 0. This also can be 0, this also can be 0. 2x plus 15 is equal to 0. 2x is equal to minus 15. X is equal to minus 15 upon 2. Here x minus 6 is equal to 0, x is equal to 16. But x is what? It is a number of articles. And number of articles can never be negative. So this value is rejected. So what is the accepted value? X is equal to 6. So your number of articles are 6. Now we have to find cost of article. Cost of article is 3 plus 2x. 3 plus 2 into x is 6. 3 plus 12. It is rupees 15. So cost of one article is rupees 15. And number of articles are how many? 6. You just see, 15 is cost of one article and we have to purchase 6 articles. So what will be total cost? 15 6 and 90, and that is given in the statement. Clear children? So today you will complete this exercise. Thank you.